In this ultimate guide, I'll show you everything from gathering ore, smelting high-tier ingots, and maximizing your village's efficiency. Let's dive in. The mining camp is a tier 1 building, and you will need to build this to start your mining adventures. This building is needed to allow your villagers to mine for you. It can be very tedious to do this on your own, so you'll want to establish this in a good location as soon as you can. This building supports 2 workers and has the smallest mining radius of all mining buildings. Make sure to equip each worker with a simple pickaxe to begin harvesting ores. I started with this mining camp close to my village. I did not create an outpost yet because I did not have enough villagers and I wasn't willing to spread out. I instead built it near some tin and copper ore close to my main settlement. The mining camp harvests copper, tin, and stone. You won't need to set it to harvest any stone, as this will naturally be done when you are harvesting copper and tin. It's best to not get an overabundance of this, as you will naturally accrue so much. The bloomery is a tier 1 building that can craft copper ingots, tin ingots, and bronze ingots. This allows for 1 worker at a time and requires 1 piece of wood as fuel. The mining hut is a tier 2 building that provides a larger radius to mine and allows for 1 more worker. You'll be able to mine everything the mining camp allows, but iron and granite will also be something your villagers can gather. In order to mine iron and granite, your workers will need to be equipped with a sturdy pickaxe. This was the location of my first iron and granite outpost. This area was great as it included both iron and granite nearby. I do wish I would have built somewhere else though, as this was a major hotspot for bandits and made traveling to and from the area very difficult. The furnace is a tier 2 building used to craft ingots. You will need this when you start crafting iron ingots, as the bloomery is unable to do so. This uses peat as fuel, so you'll want to make sure you have a steady supply of this. Peat can be harvested with a shovel in the northwest area of the map. The pit is a tier 3 mining building that allows for more workers. This building harvests the resources from underground, allowing for more ore to be harvested before the vein is depleted. This is best to be set up near the ore veins to ensure that you are able to gather as much ore as you can from that area. When you are looking to build this building, you can see on the right-hand side of the screen, it shows how many of each ore is nearby, so you know where the best location is to build. You'll notice when you go into the management building section that it will show a percentage of how much of each of that ore is depleted in the current location. Use this to understand when it is best to move on to a new area. The smelter is a tier 3 building used to craft ingots. You can craft copper, tin, bronze, iron, and steel ingots. The smelter uses charcoal as fuel. This can be obtained by putting a log in the wood burner. You are able to craft 2 ingots at once, and it utilizes less fuel, so this is the most efficient building you can have to craft ingots. Always ensure that you have all of your ingots set to top up to ensure your settlement never runs out. Copper and tin are primarily found in the upper region of the map, although they can be found in the lower region as well. These will be used early in the game for crafting better buildings, weapons, tools, and armor. Iron and granite are primarily found in the lower region of the map. These will be used when crafting your tier 3 buildings. You'll need plenty for crafting more advanced weapons and armor. Keep in mind, ore veins do not respawn, so make sure you are getting the most out of them. Build a pit as soon as possible. I currently have 2 mining outposts, copper and tin, and iron and granite. My copper and tin outpost is located in the northern part of the map that harvests copper and tin. They also have a bloomery. I ensure that I am harvesting enough ore each day to keep my stockpiles at a manageable level. I want to make sure that I am able to craft all of the weapons and armor that I need. At this location, I have a pit located right next to the tin veins, and I have a mining hut that is used for my workers to walk further away towards the copper veins. Once the pit has harvested all of the tin, I will move that pit over closer to the copper veins. I have deliveries set up to ensure these villagers have food sent to them daily. Pickaxes are set to top up option to ensure they all have one available, and wood is sent daily to ensure they have fuel for the bloomery to craft ingots. My iron and granite outpost is located in the southernmost area of the map. I have found that this area has the best amount of iron and granite, and there is very little bandit activity. There is a road relatively close, so it does not take too long to run to it. This location also has a smelter. I use this to ensure my workers are always able to work on something throughout the day. I want to make sure I keep a steady supply of iron on hand to craft the advanced weapons and armor. This is a must to equip everyone for the later stages of the game. I have deliveries set up to ensure these villagers have food sent to them daily. Pickaxes are set to top up to ensure they always have one available, and charcoal is set to top up to ensure they have fuel for the smelter. I also have them make a delivery of broken pickaxes to my main settlement to ensure that they get fixed so I don't have to fix them at the outpost. Thank you all for watching. How are you managing your mining outposts? Drop any tips or strategies in the comments below. If this video gave you some useful info, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Bellwright content. I'll see you in the next one.